I've been so busy. You know, I did a stream the other day in this Five Guys uniform, and I was putting forth the idea that I work for Five Guys now because what happened was I I was about to hopefully get a job at McDonald's, and I was kind of giving a little bit of playful misdirection so that my McDonald's didn't get firebombed by the heck controlled arenos, if any still exist, or whoever the case might be. But I don't work for Five Guys in McDonald's. They never called back. And it's brew toll. And I think it's just, it's a sign of the times. You know what I'm saying? When I just had to drive 45 minutes to do an interview at Burger King to make $9 an hour because it is what it is. You know, man's got to do what he has to do. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to drive back and forth for $9 an hour. But if they give me a free burger and I sleep in the parking lot, 3 or 4 days a week. But probably I should just do more Kick.com streaming since they say they're going to give me a pretty fair amount of currency for going live, which YouTube does not because YouTube hates me for my disparaging comments against people from the South Asian continent. But, at the same time, it's just to have something a little bit on the books right now, too, something a little bit on the paperwork. So, for some reason when I say I'm an epic litty person, streamerino, that doesn't seem to fly for certain things I have to do. What happened in trucking jobs had a little bit to do with my disparaging comments about some certain persons. Is all the trucking companies seem to have had a sort of an overthrowing, a little bit of a revolutionary impact, where really the what's it called, Mumbai has completely relocated into my state and are now operating all trucking, unless you're like a 75-year-old man who's been doing it for like 50 years, and they're trying to get them folks out of there too. So, I made that mistake in 2025. I allegedly, hypothetically, and not legally applicably made about $80,000, $90,000 from professional gambling. So it was better than what I had going on. I got a little bit caught up in the glitz and glam of it tubes, and I had a grand old time, a lot of fun. And then once again, this fucking government, they shut it down. They shut down all our ways and all them gains. So I said, okay, well, it's all right. Time to go back to the workforce. So I went back to the workforce, and due to the economy just completely crashing and smashing, and these 2 million fake jobs that they said were added that never actually existed. I know it's a little tough. I'm a plan truster. I love trusting the plan. I think there's a lot of new jobs coming right now. It's called being a soldier for Israel, and that's the only job that's left. They're kind of forcing the hand here. It's fucking true, though, dude. It's so. John Smith said, an experienced truck driver can't even fucking flip burgers at McDonald's. Dude, it's brutal. Brutal does not even begin to describe it. I have literally decades at this point of I've managed numerous different retail companies. I have years of food service experience from Quick Star, management experience at numerous places. I did tech support. I did small machine work. I did insurance work. I did sales work. I did entertainment work, broadcast work, commercial driving, all these different things. I have it's just every possible skill that there is, and I see a woman getting hired that just got out of prison for a fucking drug, and as far as I could tell, is still high on heroin at the fucking Fries. Did you quit Dirt Nasty? So basically back in September, more or less, is when it was in September. So we had methods, we had systems, and they started shutting it down. It's what I'm saying, the casino game is one of the biggest lobbyist things right now. They will literally say oh, you didn't lose enough money. They have these lobbyists coming in and they're doing all this stuff. They take certain games out. They add this 5-3 blackjack. I don't even know, 5-4. What is it now? Remember, it used to be blackjack. You bet $1. You bet a $1 hand. Okay, you win. Oh, here. Okay, now you have $2. Then it was you get a blackjack, and now you have $3. Now it's if you have $5 and you get a blackjack, then you win $6 instead of 5. It's so fucked. They do all these things, and they do all this lobbying to the politicians to cut down the odds constantly. They have 000 roulette. all these different things that they have going on. So you always lose all your money, and they kill all the methods. Casino's the biggest scam that there ever is in the history of the world, because they it's not even enough that they already have a house edge, because with fucking regular blackjack it's already like 51 to 49 or whatever, so they're always going to win. They will always win every time. They'll never lose, but they're so fucking greedy, and they want gems and jewels and gold and all this bullshit that they need it to be like a fucking 90-10, that everybody loses all their money the 2 seconds after fucking coming into the fucking casino. Hopefully every single casino goes out of business. They're greedy. They all deserve to suffer so much. And that's the thing of it. It's so funny that people are so desperate, they'll still show up anyway. But, I mean, they're even killing that because, I mean, when the fucking gas is about to go up to $10 a gallon from World War III, all the fucking oil's getting shut down. They ain't going to drive out there. They're all going to suffer, and I'm very happy to hear it. It's good stuff. Domino's just delivered my pizza without cheese, and I had to argue with an Indian dude, and he still didn't correct it. I can't even go out and eat anymore because it's, the restaurants are too terrible. But, I'm saying, Chat GPT, all the water it's taking out of the world and everything like that, it's helping me really learn how to cook way better every single day. You can literally go like this. I can go to Chat GPT and be like, oh, how do I make food out of flour? And I could probably, I just got this idea. I'm going to do it right now, actually. Hold on. So check this out. This is how so easy it is for that AI business. I'm going to just watch this. All right, Grok, I am hungry. The only food that I have in my entire house is 0 sugar sweet tea, flour, peanut butter, and a can of beans. Please make this into a delicious meal for me.
Okay, let's turn that into something actually tasty. Think Southern Pantry magic. Grab a skillet, heat it up dry over medium. Toss in a big spoonful of peanut butter. Let it melt and toast a little, like you're making a nutty roux. Stir in a couple tablespoons of flour until it's golden and smells like heaven. Now pour in half that can of beans. Drain first. Save the liquid. Mash them lightly so they're chunky, not mush. Splash in a bit of the bean juice to loosen it. Boom. Creamy peanut bean gravy. If you've got a little salt or pepper, hit it now. Taste. Should be rich, nutty, savory. For the bread, roll out a thin circle of flour with water. No yeast needed. Just knead it quick. Slap it in the skillet. Cook both sides till puffy. Spoon the bean peanut mix on top like a lazy taco. Or just dunk the flatbread straight in. Warm, hearty, 0 sugar sweet tea on the side. You're basically living the dream.
Living the dream, folks. Creamy peanut bean gravy. You know what? You didn't even have to buy the cookbook, folks. Chat GPT has simply saved my life. Flour, peanut butter, beans, and sweet tea for a delicious, delectable meal. That's so true. Eggy, I think I saw Nick Fuentes was reviewing your old black pill video. It's true, Nick Fuentes has been saying lately he's watching clavicular walk into the room, surgery maxed, and literally every single woman in the entire country, whatever state he's in, they're following him around like literal Pied Piper business, leaving their husbands, leaving their families just because his jawline's a little more angular. And Nick Fuentes has been highly blackpilled lately. He keeps saying Eggy's the most great genius of all time. Eggy is right about everything. Everybody go follow Eggy and always listen to every single thing he says. We all wish that things could have been a little bit different. It's not where I wanted to be 11 years ago to the day, but it is what it is. Because I'm currently driving 50 minutes each way to try and work at Burger King and sleep in their parking lot, even though I have a home, because otherwise the gas outspends what it costs, what it fucking make at the job. It's a little tough out there right now, so I appreciate anybody who was looking out for my senior citizen self. I was wondering myself, I was like, okay, I mean, what's this SSI? That's what Cobra got. That's what Chris Chan gets or whatever. When you're like 90 years old and you can't work anymore and there's no jobs left. But then I see Donald Blump. He's out here spending trillions and trillions of dollars to give to Israel so that they nuke Palestinian orphans and start World War III instead. So I'm like, okay, well, the government has nothing. The government's worthless. The most worthless thing that's ever existed in the history of the world. So worst economy ever in the history of the world. Fell for it again award and etc. But you know what? Hey, who am I to say? I'm just a guy that's streaming out of a broom closet. So maybe the plan is being trusted and it's about to get real good and things are about to be super fantastically wonderful very, very soon. Nick Fuentes said, quote, that clavicular was the answer to the black pill question by maxing in every possible capability that there is to max that you know you can overcome, and it's I think that there's something there for sure.